Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're keeping well. Well, as you see, I've got all my wet weather kit heaped up next to me here, and I'm going to take you through it. It seems like every game for the last 2 or 3 months has been a flipping wet one, but luckily I've got some pretty good kit, and I just thought I'd better make a video on all my wet weather kit, take you through what I use, and let you know that it does all work. And yeah, so without further ado, let's crack on and I'll show you what I use. Right, first things first, you've seen me waving about my Eyecap. I think without this, the game is done. This keeps the laptop dry, and I know quite a lot of you guys have got an Eyecap, but this has obviously seen better days. I'll get it out for you. It's about, I think it's 10 years old now, and you can see that it is 10 years old. Look at the state of it. But it is still 100% waterproof, and testament to Eyecap. Let's just get it zipped up. I know a lot of you do use it. It's got steel frame, light steel frame, I think, or aluminium frame anyway, but let's get it zipped up. So that sits on my bag, on my box, on my roller case, or I know some of you guys use pelly cases. Sits on it there, iPad goes in it, and yeah, iPad, laptop goes in it, and some of my other gear as well, my card, my memory card box and my battery pack, all sits in the back of that behind the laptop. And yeah, that's the first bit of kit. Look at the state of it. It has seen better days, but testament to Eyecap, it's still 100% waterproof. Yeah, so without that, I am lost. So yeah, that's the first major item, the old Eyecap tent, and it always comes out. Even sometimes it's good in strong sunlight as well during the summer. I have got a little sunshade, but sometimes I opt to get this, to get the laptop right in the back of it and get in so that you can get your colours right and your exposures right. So like for cricket games, sometimes I've got it out for cricket games, you know, just to keep the sun off it. But yeah, the Eyecap, be lost without it. But anyway, going on to the lens protection, I've got a couple of Think Tank rain covers. This is for the 70 to 200. Absolutely brilliant. As you can see here, look, they've got a little hot shoe. Let me just get that out. That just slips into the hot shoe, and you've got an adjustable end, ideal for the 70 to 200. Just on the old Velcro, you can pull tight. That goes on the end, and that's for my 70 to 200. It's a little bit tricky because it swings around my body all the time. But if I mount that hot shoe, you can actually. Now I'm mirrorless. You can just keep your head in it all the time, and so that's for the 70 to 200. Really does cover the body well. Same goes for the 400 and the R5. Obviously, just a lot bigger, and it's got a zipper underneath. Look, so you can, for my monopod comes out somewhere up there, and then I just let the again. It's got the adjustable end for the 400. And again, you've got your window at the back with that little hot shoe clip, if you like, that just goes on the hot shoe. But sometimes I don't always use that. I'll just have it hanging over the body, and then when I'm viewing images now, I just put my head under it like that, and keeps everything nice and dry. But as you can see, it's absolutely massive, and yeah, that's ideal for the 400. So that's my Think Tank lens and body covers. Again, essential. Without them, I'd be knackered. Now this one is for my remote. It's just a cheapie off Amazon. I've had it years. As you can see, the window's now gone a funny colour, but it's just one of them handheld covers. But that's ideal for my remote, which I use. I forgot it for the rally a couple of weeks ago. I'm sure you've seen the state of my 1DX. Luckily, it's the old 1DX. It's got absolutely lathered in mud, as you can see here. But the thing I like about this is it's got a hard cover, a hard case, and it acts as a hood. So I can put that on my 16 to 35 that I use, and just use it as an extra water cover, an extra rain cover, and well, an extra hood if you like, because the lens sits about here, and as long as I don't go to 16mm, I'm at about 22mm actually when I'm on my remote. It just acts as a bit of an extra hood for the lens. So yeah, that's what I use on my remote when it's raining. I've got a big sheet here that if it is actually torrential all through the game, I'll link all these items in the description, by the way. I've just got a cover that I stick over everything, and that's really handy. It's like a ground sheet, but I just whack that over the lot, and it keeps the roller case and my rucksack or whatever. Well, I don't really use a rucksack now. I use my roller case for all my kit, and then just my shoulder bag for my 400mm. But yeah, I just put that over the lot, or like if I'm out doing a landscape job, that goes over a kit, or I can use it. It's a nice ground sheet as well, so I'll link all this in the description below. So let's just sort out this. Oh, I've got loads of gear. Right, so that's basically all the gear that protects my kit. So my 400, my 70-200, my laptop, that's essential, that Eyecap. And obviously the Eyecap houses other stuff as well, but like memory card, my memory card holder and things like that, and the battery grip, my battery that I use for my laptop now, because the old laptop's getting a bit old, so I have to keep it charged all through the game. But anyway, yeah, so that's the kit. Starting at my feet, some really whocking boots. These are Haix boots. I think this is what the army wear, but these have been the best boots I've ever bought. I think they were about 80 quid off eBay. Haix, I'll link these in the description. Haix, Haix boots. I have never once had a wet foot in these. I use these for all my landscape videos. I've even stood in the sea with these when I'm doing seascapes and never get wet feet. As long as you keep them polished and keep them dubbined up. Yeah, so that's my footwear that I'll use on a rainy day, on a rainy game or whatever, or for my landscape videos when I'm wandering through the woods and the forests and through all the long grass. Haix boots, they've never let me down. So yeah, so that's my Haix boots. Keep them polished and they'll last years. But so that's that. Right, moving upwards. My Berghaus coat. I have got a different sort of duck down coat that I wear, but when I know it's going to be wet and I'm going to need a coat and a waterproof, I've got my Berghaus. The rest of it's Berghaus now. It should be sponsored by Berghaus, shouldn't it? If you're watching Berghaus. But yeah, so I've got my it's thinnish. That's my coat that I wear. And then if it does start raining, I put this thin waterproof coat over the top of that one, and that keeps me really dry. I'll link all these in the description below, but I've never had a problem with Berghaus, so I've always kept with them. But that's my coats. Now when I'm out in the woods, and I don't want to get too hot, but it's like a dewy morning or something like that, I've got these chaps that I wear. So that goes on the foot, and then they're just side zipped. I think these are zipped. Yeah, zipped and just Velcro. Sorry, these are just Velcro. You've got your hoop that goes over your foot, and then you've got a little hook there that goes on the bottom lace, and then you just Velcro them up, and it just keeps my legs dry up until just below my knee. And so I use them again. They're Berghaus Gortex Berghaus quarter chaps, if you like, or knee length chaps. Oh, one thing I did forget that's always in my bag is a chamois. One thing that I've gone past the leggings. Again, Berghaus leggings, and these have never let me down either. Now they are zipped. They're not only zipped, but they're poppered as well. And I mean, sometimes I haven't used the zip, just if it's a warm day but still raining, I'll just use the poppers so that my legs can breathe. Otherwise I'll use the zip as well. And they've got the toggle on the top. But yeah, that's my Berghaus leggings. And that is about the lot, guys. Just a quick video this week, but yeah, that's the stuff that keeps me dry, and so far it's not let me down. Say Berghaus ought to sponsor this video, didn't they? But if you're watching. But yeah, if I had to choose one item, it would be the Eyecap, because without that you can't send images, you can't download, you can't keep your cards up to date. And yeah, the Eyecap is the #1 item that I like the most. And I say it's testament. They're about, I don't know what they are now, you know, I haven't looked lately, but you can see the state of this. You can see what a mess it's in, and it's still doing the job. That's the Eyecap Mid Pro. That's what that one is. But I say I'll link all this in the description below so you can check it all out. And yeah, jobs are good. Well, this Saturday, tonight, it's Thursday at the minute. I'm filming this on Thursday. I've got the darts tonight. Can't wait to get my eye back in on the darts. It's the Premier League darts up at Newcastle, so I'll be setting off soon, and might do a video on that next week. Obviously, I can't video on site again, very much like my football. I don't want to get in trouble with anyone, and I certainly don't want to get every second media who I'm shooting for tonight in trouble. So, but I might do a sit back at home again and go over my darts next week, because as you know, everything, well, it's got to be 2.8, and shutter speeds wise, I can't remember what I used to shoot at darts now, but slowish, and obviously keeping the noise reduction down in camera. So, and then I think it's quite purpley, sort of magenta-y coloured light. So I might just alter my white balance as well. But yeah, I think I'll do a video on the darts that I'm going to shoot tonight. I'll do that next week perhaps, and I'll show you how I get the camera settings sorted for that. But yes, I'm really looking forward to the darts tonight. Saturday I'm at Sheffield, Wednesday. They've got Port Vale, so that'll be a good game. And I've already got my dates for next week. The week after I'm at Derby, so that'll be good. Back to Pride Park again. But yeah, so plenty going on. But anyway, if you're out this weekend, have a great time at whatever event it is you're shooting, and don't forget to pop any images on the Facebook page on Photography Chat. Oh, and before I forget, I did a video a couple of weeks ago and I asked you if you could like the video, and it made a huge difference. And it's not something that I've said for ages, but I just thought I'd say it a couple of weeks ago, and it got nearly 6,000 views. I think it was my workflow video, and it just goes to show when you guys hit that like button, it really does send a message back to YouTube to say, hey up, this video is getting a lot of views and it's getting a lot of likes, and they just send the notification out to more photographers. And yeah, it really does help the channel, and it helped me out with my videos if you could just hit that like button. So yeah, if you could do that, that'd be really much appreciated. And like I've not said in the past, without you guys, this channel is nothing. And I must say a massive thanks for supporting it, watching all my videos, all the comments. I've got so many comments that I've not replied to yet, and I must apologise, but trying to get through them, it's getting really busy now, and I really do appreciate the support. And I need to have a sit down for about half an hour a day and just go through all the comments and try and answer all you guys, the questions and that, and comments. And yeah, really do appreciate all your support, guys. And like I said, without you, this channel is nothing. So it's you guys that I owe the most to. But anyway, have a great weekend, guys. Thanks ever so much for watching. Take care. Catch up soon.